Hello there, my name's... Oh, straight away, they just flew everywhere. We got this one. All right, and we got Celestial Wisdom. Right, okay. All right, this is more like a spiritual one. I am being shown like downloads. Whether you experience that yourself, like energetic, like downloads that sometimes we get. This is like remembering what you already know from a different lifetime also as well. These are cosmic soul cards, and I do like all the deeper stuff, but that's how I work. That's my way of working. I like the deep stuff. But we all work differently anyway. But so everything is what you're presented with. It's the meaning that you give to something. All right, everything does have a meaning. Everything does have its place. All right, even like all the planets there, the around there, everything has its place. All right, with the energy shifts with one planet. I don't do astrology stuff, but I get shown things anyway. And sometimes we have like Mercury retrograde, don't we? And things kind of like come up, or they will like resurface again. Sometimes when things resurface again, it could just show you how far you've come as well. And like they're showing me like you're here, and it's like looking back, and look how far you've come to this point in time now. Look at what you've overcome, and you should be proud of yourself. You should like give yourself a pat on the back, because I'm just feeling like you've come through a lot. You haven't had it easy. All right, but if things were like too easy, then I don't know. In one way, it'd be nice if things were a lot easier. But then, like, there's no aim there. There's no energetically. It just is, isn't it? It depends on what path that you've chosen when you've incarnated into this lifetime. Don't forget, we sign soul contracts before we incarnate into this lifetime. All right, so this is literally what you've signed up for. Yeah, but because you signed up for it, you're gonna be okay. Because like maybe there's stuff that you want to learn, maybe like all that wisdom that you have within you, maybe like people can learn also from you as well, and what you have to offer, right? Because you have a lot to offer, you have a lot to give, right? But even if it's just like one or two people, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like masses and masses, all right? Because just know that the right people will come in for you, because they will. The right ones will come when they're meant to, when everything's all in alignment with you. Everything is literally orchestrated, and everything is nothing. You're not set up to. You are not set up to fail. You're not. No one's set up to fail, right? Everything is like orchestrated, and it's literally just being in the right place at the right time. And and from that place, it's like, okay, look at it as if like look at it in a different way. Okay, this is today, and what is good, it's like they're showing like the fall, and you don't know what's around the corner. You never know what's going around the corner, because things crop up unexpectedly at certain times. But treat each day as if it's like an adventure, your adventure. Okay, today, I am gonna have the best day. I'm gonna meet with the right people, and and all that sort of stuff. If you say those things to yourself, and you do it in a light-hearted way, and then your energy shifts anyway. And like you smile, somebody could need a smile from you, you could need a smile from someone else. Everything's got that knock-on mirror effect, right? Because it has. So just know that you've got all this wisdom within you, and if you're looking for answers, you've got your own answers anyway. It's all there. It's all within you. And sometimes they should be like a knock on the door. And sometimes it could be like that. There's just that knock on the door that you're needing. It can just like shift things out of the blue, or whether you've been hearing that, or you've been hearing like noises like that or stuff like that, so knock on the door. So it's going to get you off track, isn't it? Especially if you're not expecting anyone to knock on your door. And it just changes your thought patterns as well. So even if you're in a place of like lowness, or you're feeling a bit despondent and everything, all right, just like this thing could actually just pick you back up again, and just to pick you back up, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. But yeah, and it's going to shift that energy moment in that moment. Yeah, things happen. Things have got a crazy way of showing up when it's meant to as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave that message there for anybody that needs to see or hear it. And whatever you're doing today, have a wonderful day.